The Tesseract has awakened.
Dr. Selvig read an energy reading from the Tesseract about 4 hours ago.
NASA didn't authorize Selvig to test the Tesseract.
He wasn't even in the room. Spontaneous advancement.
It just turned itself on?
What are the reading levels now?
Climbing. As soon as the Tesseract turned on, Dr. Selvig ordered an evac.
How long to get everyone out?
Within the next 30 minutes.
Do better.
Sir, evacuation may be futile at the moment.
We should tell them to go back to sleep?
If we can't control the Tesseract's energy, there may not be a minimum safe distance.
I need you to make sure that all the Phase 2 prototypes are shipped out.
Sir, are you sure that's a priority right now?
Until such a time as the world ends, we will act as though it intends to spin oil. Clear out the tech below. Every piece of Phase 2 on a truck and gone.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, Doctor.
Director,
Is there anything we know for certain?
the Tesseract is misbehaving.
Is that supposed to be funny?
No, it's not funny at all. The Tesseract is not only active, but she's misbehaving.
How soon until you pull the plug?
She's an energy source. If we turn the power off, she turns it back on. If she reaches peak level,
We prepared for this, Doctor. Harnessing energy from space.
we don't have the harness. Our calculations are far from complete. Now she's throwing off interference, radiation, nothing harmful, low levels of gamma radiation.
That can be harmful. Where's Agent Barton?
The hawk's up at its nest as usual.
Agent Barton, report.
Please don't. I still need that. This doesn't have to get any messier. Of course it does. I am Loki, Lord of Asgard.
We have no quarrel with your people.
An ant has no quarrel with a boot.
You plan to step on us?
Yes.
You will know peace.
Yeah, you say peace. I think you mean the other kind of peace.
Should have got paid up front, Banner. You know, for a man who's supposed to be avoiding stress, you sure picked a hell of a place to settle.
Avoiding stress isn't the secret. Then what is it? Yoga? You know, you brought me to the edge of the city. That's smart. So, I assume the whole place is surrounded?
Just you and me.
And your little actress buddy. Is she a spy too? They start that young?
I did.
And who are you?
Natasha Romanoff.
Are you here to kill me, Mr. Romanoff? Because that's not going to work out well for everyone.
No. Of course not. I'm here on behalf of S.H.I.E.L.D.
S.H.I.E.L.D. How did they find me?
We've never lost you, Doctor. We've kept our distance. Even helped keep a few parties off your scent.
Why?
Nick Fury seems to trust you, but now I need you to come in.
And what if I say no?
I'll persuade you.
What if the other guy says no?
You've been a year without an incident. I don't think you want to break that streak.
Well, I don't get everything that I want.
Doctor, we're facing a potential global catastrophe.
Those I actively try to avoid.
This is the Tesseract. It has the potential energy to wipe out the entire planet.
And what does Fury want me to do with it? Swallow it?
Well, he wants you to find it. It's been taken. It emits a gamma radiation that's too weak for us to trace. There's no one that knows gamma radiation like you do. If there was, that's where I'd be.
So Fury isn't after the monster?
Not that he's told me.
He tells you everything?
Talk to Fury. He needs you on this one.
He needs me in a cage?
No one's gonna put you in a...
Stop lying to me! I'm sorry. That was mean. Let's do this the easy way, where you don't use that and the other guy doesn't make a mess. Okay? Natasha?
Stand down. We're good here.
Just you and me?
Having trouble sleeping?
I've slept for 70 years, sir. I think I've had my fill.
Shouldn't you be out celebrating, exploring nature?
When I went under, the world was at war. When I woke up, they tell me we won, but they didn't say what we lost.
We've made some mistakes, some quite recently.
Are you here on a mission, sir?
Yes,
Trying to get me back in the world?
trying to save it.
Hydra's secret weapon?
Howard Stark fished that out of the ocean when he was looking for you. He thought what we think. The Tesseract could be the key to unlimited sustainable energy. That's something that the world sorely needs.
Who took it from you?
He's called Loki. He's not from around here. There's a lot you'll have to bring up to speed to if you're in. The world has gotten even stranger than you already know.
I doubt anything could surprise me at this point.
Kinbuck says you're wrong. There's a debriefing package waiting for you back at the apartment. Is there anything you could tell us about the Tesseract we ought to know now?
Should have left it in the ocean.
Levels are holding steady, I think.
Of course they are. I was directly involved. Which brings me to my next question. How does it feel to be a genius?
Well, I wouldn't know much about that now, would I?
What do you mean? All this came from you.
No. All this came from that.
Well, give yourself some of the credit, please. Stark Tower is your baby. Give yourself 12% of the credit.
12%?
Sir, the telephone. I'm afraid my protocols are being overwritten. Stark, we need to talk.
You have reached the life model decoy of Tony Stark. Please leave a message.
This is urgent.
Then leave it urgently. Security breach. That's on you.
Mr. Stark,
Phil, come on in.
Phil?
I can't stay.
His name is Agent.
Come on in, we're celebrating.
I need you to look this over. As soon as possible. This isn't a consultation. This isn't about personality profiles anymore.
You know, I thought we were having a moment.
I was having 12% of a moment. These seem serious. Phil's pretty shaken.
How did you notice? Why is he Phil?
What is all this?
This is... this.
I'm taking the jet to DC tonight.
Tomorrow.
You have homework. You have a lot of homework.
Well, what if I didn't?
If you didn't,
Yeah.
like if you finished, then
Square deal. It's the last day.
work hard.
Dr. Banner,
Oh yeah, hi, they told me you'd be coming in.
word is you can find the cube.
Is that the only word that they have on me?
The only word I care about.
This must be strange to you,
Well,
all this.
actually, it's kind of familiar.
Gentlemen, you may want to step inside in a minute. It's about to get a little hot to breathe.
Is this a submarine?
Really? They wanted me in a submerged, pressurized metal container? Oh no, this is much worse.
Doctor, thank you for coming.
Well, thanks for asking so nicely. So, how long am I staying?
Once we get our hands on the Tesseract, you're in the clear.
Where are you with that?
We're sweeping every wirelessly accessible camera. Cell phones, laptops, you name it.
That's still not going to find them in time.
You have to narrow the field. How many spectrometers do you have access to?
How many are there?
Call every lab you know. Have them put the spectrometers on the roof and calibrate for gamma rays. Rough out a tracking algorithm based on cluster recognition. At least we have a few new places to roll out. Do you have somewhere for me to work?
Agent Romanoff, would you show Dr. Banner to his laboratory, please?
You're going to love it, Doc. We got all the toys.
If you don't mind signing them. No, it's fine. I mean, they're a vintage set. Took me years to collect. Well, I have to sign them now. Yeah, it's true. But,
We got a hit. 67% match. Weight, cross match, 79%.
location?
Stuttgart, Germany, 28. Konga Strasse. He's not exactly hiding.
Well.
Kneel before me. I said kneel.
Not to men like you.
There are no men like me.
There's always men like you.
Last time I was in Germany and saw a man standing above everyone else, we ended up disagreeing.
A soldier, a man out of time.
I'm not the one who's out of time.
Loki, drop the weapon and stand down!
Kneel!
Not today.
The guy's all over the place!
Where is the Tesseract?
I missed you too. I thought you were dead. Did you mourn?
We all did. Our father,
Your father.
We were raised together. We played together. We fought together.
That means nothing. You tossed me in an abyss. I was left to die.
So you take the world I love as recompense for your imagined slights? No, the Earth is under my protection, Loki.
You're doing a marvelous job with that. The humans slaughter everyone. They're massive, just cannibals.
Think yourself above them?
Yes.
A throne would suit you ill.
I am a king.
Not here. You give up the Tesseract. You give up this poisonous dream. You come home.
I don't have it. You need the cube to bring me home.
You listen well, brother.
I'm listening.
Do not touch me again. Then don't take my stuff. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Shakespeare in the Park? Does Mother know that you wear her drapes?
This is beyond you, metal man. Loki will face Asgardian justice.
He gives up the cube and he's all yours. Until then, stay out of my business, stranger.
Oh! He really grows on you, doesn't he?
Loki's gonna drag this out.
He's building another portal. That's what he needs Eric Solvig for.
Selvig?
He's an astrophysicist.
He's a friend.
Loki has him on some kind of spell, as well as one of our own.
I want to know why Loki let us take him. He's not running an army from here.
I don't think we should be focusing on Loki. That guy's mind is full of cats. You can smell crazy on him.
I don't care how you speak. Loki is beyond reason, but he is of Asgard, and he's my brother.
He's killed 80 people already in 2 days.
He's adopted.
Iridium? What did they need iridium for?
It's a stabilizing agent. It means the portal won't collapse on itself like it did at S.H.I.E.L.D. Also means Loki can open the portal for as long and as wide as he wants. Just playing foosball. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. How does Fury even see these?
He turns.
Sounds exhausting.
Not many people can sneak up on me.
But you'd figure I'd come.
After whatever tortures Fury would conduct, you would appear as a friend, as a balm, and I would cooperate.
What have you done to Agent Barton?
I would say I've expanded his mind.
What happens once you've won? Once you're king of the mountain? What happens to his mind?
Is this love, Agent Romanoff?
Blood is for children. I owe him a debt.
Tell me.
Before I worked for S.H.I.E.L.D., I made a name for myself. I have a very specific skill set. I didn't care who I used it for or on. I got on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s radar in a bad way. Agent Barton was sent to kill me. He made a different call.
And if I vow to spare him, what will I get in return?
Not let you out.
Ah, but I like this. Your world is in hell, and you bargain for one man's life?
Regimes fall every day. I tend not to weep over it. I'm Russian. Or I was.
And what are you now?
It's not that complicated. I've got red on my ledger, and I'd like to wipe it out.
Can you? Can you wipe out that much red? Drakhov's daughter. I've seen the hospital file. Barton told me everything. I won't bar to Barton. Not until I make him kill you, slowly, in the most ways that you fear.
You're a monster.
You brought the monster.
So, Banner, that's your play?
What?
Loki needs to unleash the Hulk. Keep Banner in the lab. I'm on my way. Set the door to locked. Thank you for your cooperation.
I want to know why S.H.I.E.L.D. is using the Tesseract to build weapons of mass destruction.
Because of him.
Me?
Last year, Earth had a visitor from another planet who had a grudge mass that leveled a small town. We learned that not only are we alone, but we are hopelessly, hilariously outgunned.
My people want nothing but peace with your planet.
But you're not the only people out there, are you? And you're not the only threat. The world's filling up with people who can't be matched. They can't be controlled.
Like you controlled the cube? Your work with the Tesseract is what drew Loki to it. And his allies. It is a signal to all realms that the Earth is ready for a higher form of war.
A higher form?
You forced our hand! We had to come up with something!
A nuclear deterrent, because that's always the best way to calm things down.
Remind me again how you made your fortune, Stark!
I'm sure if he still made weapons, Stark would be neck deep.
Wait. How is this about me?
I'm sorry, isn't everything? I thought humans were more evolved than this.
Excuse me! Did we come to your planet and blow stuff up?
You speak of control, yet you court chaos.
It's the MO, isn't it? We're a chemical mixture that makes chaos. We're a time bomb.
Why shouldn't the guy let off a little steam?
You know damn well why. Back off. Without that suit of armor, what are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
I know guys with none of that worth 10 of you. I've seen the footage. The only thing you really fight for is yourself. You're not the guy to make the sacrifice play, to lay down on a wire and let the other guy crawl over you.
I think I would just cut the wire.
Always a way out. You know, you may not be a threat, but you better stop pretending to be a hero.
A hero? Like you? You're a laboratory experiment. Every part of you came out of a bottle.
Doctor, Bruce, you gotta fight it. Listen to me. You gotta fight it. This is exactly what Loki wants. We're gonna be okay, right? I swear on my life, I will get you out of this, and you will walk away and never your life, Bruce.
The relays are intact. What's our next move?
Even if I clear it, it won't work. There's too much rubble. I have to get it in there and give it a manual push.
Well, if that thing gets up to speed, you'll get shredded.
Well, then you need to stay there and reverse the polarity on the mag...
Speak English.
You see that two-prong thing? Plug it in. Ah. Engines are now at full power.
It's Barton. He took our systems. He's headed for the detention lab. Does anybody copy?
This is Agent Romanoff. I copy.
Move away, please. The humans think us immortal. Should we test it? It's a new, Phase 2 prototype. Since you sent that last destroyer, we've been working on them. You're gonna lose. Am I? It's in your nature. Your heroes are scattered. Your ship falls from the skies. Where's my disadvantage? You lack conviction. I don't think I...
Bang!
So that's what it does. I'm sorry, boss. They got routed. Just stay awake. Eyes on me. It's too late. Not an option. This is never gonna work unless they had something to... No!
He's gonna make his play soon, though. Today.
We gotta stop him.
Yeah? Who's we?
I don't know. Who's ever left?
Well, if I put an arrow in Loki's eye socket, I'd see better, I suppose.
Now you sound like you.
You're a spy, not a soldier. Now you want to wade into a war? What did Loki do to you?
He didn't. I just...
Natasha.
I've been compromised. I got red in my ledger. I'd like to wipe it out.
Is he married?
No. He was a cellist, I think.
It's a shame. He's a good man.
He was an idiot.
Why? For believing?
No. For being a fool and taking on Loki alone.
It was his job.
He was out of his league. He should have waited. He should have...
Sometimes there isn't a way out, Tony.
Right. And that worked for him.
Is this the first time you've lost a soldier?
We aren't soldiers. We aren't marching on behalf of Nick Fury.
Neither am I. He's got the same blood on his hands that Loki does. But right now we gotta put that behind us and get this done. Now Loki needs a power source. If we can put together a list...
He made it personal.
That's not the point.
It is the point. Loki's trying to just jab us right in the heart where we're not expecting it. Why?
To tear us apart.
That's what he wants.
He wants to be seen. He wants just a live audience.
Right, I caught his act in Stuttgart.
Yeah, that's not the same. That was just previews. Now, it's opening night, and he's a full-tail diva. And he wants to go where his name is just plastered in the sky. Son of a bitch.
Stark Towers.
Please tell me you're going to appeal to my humanity. Actually, I was going to threaten you. You should have left the armor on for that one. Yeah, it's seen a bit of mileage, and you got your blue stick of destiny. Would you like a drink? Stalling me won't do anything for you, Stark. No. Threatening. Would you like that drink? I'm having one. The Shatari are coming. Nothing will change that. What do I have to fear? The Avengers. It's what we're calling ourselves now. Sort of a mighty hero type thing. Yes, I've met them. Yeah, takes us a while to get a bit of traction. I'll give you that. But let's do a head count here. Your brother, the demigod, a living legend who tends to live up to the legend, a man with some serious anger management skills, 2 master assassins, and you've managed to piss all of them off? That was the plan. Not a great plan. When they come, and they will come, they'll come for you. I have an army. We have a Hulk. I thought the beast had wandered off. You're missing the point. There's no throne. There's no part of this where you come out on top. Maybe your army comes, and maybe they don't. Maybe they're too much for us to handle. But if you can't protect the Earth, you can be damn sure we'll avenge it. How will your friends have time for me when they're so busy fighting you? It should work. Well, performance issues, you know. And there's one other person you pissed off. His name's Phil. You will all fall before me.
Loki, turn off the Tesseract or I'll destroy it.
You can't destroy it. It's too late. There will only be war.
So be it.
God.
Look at this. Look around you. You think this madness will end with your rule?
It's too late. It's too late to stop it now.
No, we can end this together.
So this all seems horrible.
I've seen worse.
Sorry.
No, we could use a little worse.
Stark, we got him. Banner, just like you said.
Tell him to suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
I don't see how that's a party.
Dr. Banner, now might be a good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
Enough. You're all beneath me. I am God, and I will not be bullied by a...
Puny God.
I can close it! Can anybody hear me? I can shut the portal down!
Do it.
No. Wait.
Stark, these things are still coming.
I've got a nuke that's about to blow, and I know just where to put it.